What happened to Moria after Azog? What really happened to Moria after Azog, the Orc chieftain, met his end? The story of Khazad-dûm, or Moria, is one filled with darkness and conflict. After Azog was killed by Dáin Ironfoot during the Battle of Azog, the Orcs did not simply vanish. They continued to occupy Moria, making it a dangerous place for anyone who dared to approach. The Dwarves, despite their desire to reclaim their ancestral home, faced a significant threat. The Balrog, a powerful fire demon, had been awakened deep within the mines. This creature, known as Durin's Bane, had already caused great tragedy by killing King Durin VI and his son Dain I. The fear of the Balrog was enough to keep the dwarves from returning to Khazad-dûm for a long time. Years later, Balin, a dwarf lord and a companion of Bilbo Baggins, decided to lead an expedition to recolonize Moria. At first, this effort seemed promising. The dwarves began to establish a new settlement within the halls of their ancestors. However, after about 5 years, disaster struck. The colony faced relentless orc attacks, which ultimately led to its destruction. The survivors had no choice but to flee or face death in the dark tunnels of Moria. With Balin's colony gone, Moria fell back into darkness and ruin. The orcs maintained their hold over the mines, and the shadow of the Balrog loomed large over the area. As the War of the Ring approached, Sauron sought to manipulate the dwarves by offering Dáin Ironfoot the chance to reclaim Moria. He promised 3 of the dwarf rings in exchange for assistance in finding the One Ring. Dain, however, refused this offer. Instead, he sent representatives to the Council of Elrond, including Gimli, which eventually led to the formation of the Fellowship of the Ring. After Azog's death, Moria remained a contested and dangerous place, dominated by orcs and haunted by the Balrog. The dwarves' attempts to reclaim it during the Third Age were ultimately unsuccessful, leaving it a dark realm until the events of the War of the Ring unfolded.